Alright, good morning. Welcome back, Hillbilly Homesteader, 1776. It's Thursday morning. I'm on my way to work. And I kind of had something on my mind. I don't know if this is going to end up making it to YouTube or not, but I was watching one of Arkansas Living's videos the other day. He was talking about how he records a bunch of stuff, just kind of his own thoughts, and goes back and watches them maybe a few hours or a few days or whatever later, and see if he still felt the same way, So what I've been thinking, and I've seen it a lot on these channels, and everybody, we all talk about preparedness and homesteading and all that good stuff. Something I ask myself quite a bit is, how far are you willing to go? Right? Now, what do I mean by that? So I'm just talking for me in my personal life, and like, how far are you willing to go to be prepared, or how far are you willing to go to be happy, or how far are you willing to go to be in that, that house that you want, or buy that truck that you want, or whatever the case may be. Prep life, homestead life, farming life, it's not easy. It's not for everybody. It's long hours, so let me back up. So it's early mornings, it's long days, and it's late nights. Right? That makes sense, right? Every day I'm up pretty much 4:15. I gotta do the coffee thing, I gotta wake up, I got animals to take care of, I got a house to take care of this time of year. It's the wood stove, it's a lot of stuff. Excuse me. How far are you willing to go? Well, because I enjoy the lifestyle that I live, and the things that I do to provide for myself and the people that I care about. I'm out there at 5:30, 5:45 in the morning with a headlamp on, taking care of the chickens, or bringing in some wood, or finishing something from the night before that I was out there with a headlamp on. And as most of you know, and I'm sure most of you, do the same thing, you have a daytime job. You got to work from, 6 to 4, 7 to whatever the hours are, so that takes up a good amount of time, 8, 9, 10 hours a day. So you have to make time to do these other things to have a sustainable lifestyle, doing what you can to provide for yourself. So how far are you willing to go to do that? You can't just sit your ass on a fucking computer and watch all kinds of videos about other people doing shit, and that's as far as you go. Get the fuck out of here. It's a tiresome life, it is, but it's so satisfying to be able to grow your own food, raise your own food, process your own meat, generate your own power. The list goes on and on and on. So when another example of this, right? So we'll go 2 years. It's been just over 2 years. I was in a semi-toxic relationship. And not toxic to the point where, it made me, abuse alcohol or abuse drugs or anything like that. I was just a miserable son of a bitch. You ask anybody that spent time with me, in that time frame, I was pissed off with the world. I fucking hated everybody. I was just a grumpy fuck. And it's because I was unhappy in my relationship. But I was complacent in it. And we were complacent and coexisting with each other for longer than we should have. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about her. She was a wonderful woman. She was a great mom. Our time together had just expired. But we were, like I said, coexisting, making it work, and it was horrible. It was horrible for everybody involved. So I made the decision to end it. And it was a hard decision. You know, I did care about her. I had deep feelings for her, but we just, we weren't compatible anymore. We served the purpose for each other, and it was time to move on. So we broke up. After that transitional period of, being, upset, whatever, I found myself being super happy, not hating the world, and coming back to myself, which is where I needed to be. Right? How far are you willing to go? Example 2. As some of you know, I am at a new job. Been there just about 2 months now. The job I was at before, I was there almost 6 years, and the first, kind of like the relationship, the first couple of years of it was fun, it was exciting. I learned a lot of shit, I met a lot of people, I did some cool things, but I was miserable. I hated my job. I absolutely despised getting up and going to that place every day. And as nerve-wracking as it was, and as scary as it was, I put myself out there. I found another company. It was one of the best decisions I've made. I absolutely love this job. I love the things that I get to do, and I'm still in tree work, if you don't know. I'm a tree guy. I'm doing things that I never imagined that I could do in the industry. And it's changed. It's changed my mindset. It's changed everything that I'm just fucking happy. I'm happy. How far are you willing to go? With preps, right? Back, almost 2 years ago when this whole COVID-19 started, I was very concerned about where the direction that we were heading in. So I quit smoking cigarettes and put that money that I was spending on cigarettes into more preps, more food, more water filtration systems, just the whole 9 yards, the whole scheme of what I do. And I didn't realize how much extra money I would have. And on top of the money saving, I'm in probably the best shape of my life. My breathing and my cardio is through the roof. My body feels better. My mind feels better. How far are you willing to go? So take that and put that into, insert that into your life, where you're at, what you're doing. How far are you willing to go to get the things that you're achieving for? It's not fucking easy. It's not. If anybody has ever, done the things that I'm talking about or similar to, it's not easy. You go through that period of time where you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? And that's a big thing in life, is you need to take chances. You got to put yourself out there, and it might end up good or it might not, but you don't know until you try. You don't know until you put yourself out there. So how far are you willing to go? Ask yourself that. Look deep inside. Figure that shit out. We are absolutely in an uncertain time in this country and in this world, and you got to make changes. You just got to. So really ask yourself, how far are you willing to go? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to do to change you, to change things? You're not gonna fucking change anybody else, right? So don't get that twisted. You're not gonna change your friend Bob. You're not gonna change your your cousin Larry. You're not going to change your spouse. You're just not. So how far are you willing to go to be happy and to achieve the things that you want? Really ask yourself that. I know this has been a long video. I'm looking at the thing now. It's like 10 minutes. I'm rambling. But I'm getting some thoughts off my chest, out of my mind. And I have a school bus in front of me that doesn't know what they want to do. So that's it. That's my video for now. I'm not sure if this is going to put it up or not, but we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on prepping.